Hey guys, Coach Amelia Adair here. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, guys, I'm so happy to have you guys here today, and I just want you guys to know that. Okay, and I want to come to you today and just speak about positivity, happiness, motivation, success, business. Let's just get it, let's just talk about it. Oh, okay. My little low battery popped up, so I had to stop it. But it's all good. We got enough battery to share what we need to share. Okay? All right. So I just want you guys to know that I appreciate y'all. And letting you guys know that I appreciate y'all because I want y'all to really feel me. Okay? Um, when you get through certain parts of life and you find something that you really, really passionately love to do, guys, you are going to be naturally happy. You are going to be ecstatic. And for my singles, this is for my singles. Okay? Listen, enjoy yourself. Okay? If you are single right now and you are a little bit miserable, there's some things you need to be working on. Okay, you're not miserable because you can't find a lover. I'm gonna just let you know that. I'm gonna just let you know, cause let me tell y'all know I speak from a place of I've been there. Okay, and there was a time where I was just like, oh my god, I am miserable. Like I need a man. And this might have been before my last relationship. So this wasn't after. Because after my breakup, I think I was so happy to be single, okay? But I just remember being in a time where, like, I felt like I needed someone to complete me. I needed someone to make me happy. I needed someone to love. And I needed someone. And let me tell y'all, love is great. Love is amazing. Yes, it is. But love is all those things when you love yourself. Okay, when you're in love with yourself and you're just happy, then you bring happiness into someone's life. But if you're not happy and you got so much going on and you just a mess, and then you trying to find somebody in love because you feel like, okay, if I find love, then I'm not gonna have mess. No, baby, you gonna have love and mess and no happiness. Okay, love, no happiness. Okay, y'all know the song. I was trying not to sing the tune because y'all be trying to check my videos. YouTube, leave me alone. Yes, guys. So I just want y'all to understand that the love that you are looking for at work, with your friends, with your man, with your fam, it's not there. Stop looking. Aren't you tired of looking? Okay? Look at you. Sitting there. 20, 28, 29, 30, 40, 50, looking for this happiness. It's right in front of you. You have to make yourself happy. Stop nitpicking with things that just doesn't need to be nitpicked. Stop complaining about things that you're not going to change. I mean, listen, there's so many things that will continue to go wrong in this world. Okay? Because things that go wrong help other people get right. Okay? So, yes, there's racism. Yes, there's this. And yes, there's that. And yes, there's fast food everywhere. And yes, there's kids born out of wedlock. And yes, there's so many things. Okay? That are wrong. We know. But there's so much you can do when you just complain about those things. Okay? So stop being that person that just complains about what's going wrong and don't do anything to change what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever had a friend and they just want to call you? Ooh, honey, I had this friend. And some friends, I'm just happy, I'm sorry, Lord, that I ain't got to hear that no more. You know what I'm saying? Because they will call you all the time and complain. Not that they call you all the time, but they will complain about their significant other. And then when you give them some magnificent advice, they will then sit around and do exactly the opposite of what you said. and then call you the next week and complain about something else. Raise your hand. I know you heard a couple. I know you know a couple friends like that. And every time they call, you look at that phone and you be like, I'm going back. Listen. If you want to be the person that complains and complains and complains and don't make change, you are going to just be miserable. And when you're miserable, no one's going to want to talk to you, okay? And this is not a subliminal, okay? Because sometimes my friends be calling me, and they be like, what you talking about me in that video? No. Well, if my friend called me and asked me if I'm talking about you, then I ain't talking about you because we still friends, okay? And maybe I missed your call. But, girl, I ain't talking about you. Sometimes when y'all watch videos and you be such in your feelings, you just automatically think the negative part is about you. No. Look at the positive part of the video. And take the positive message out of this video. And even if it is you, own up to it. Because if you call me and ask me if it's you, and I tell you it's you, you going to be mad anyway. Okay? Because don't nobody want to hear the truth nowadays. And I just be praying for y'all, because I think I was somebody who didn't want to hear the truth, and the truth set me free. So guys, if you looking for the happiness and you looking for be living your best life and you looking for whatever you're looking for, stop looking. The search is over. Okay, if you made it to this video, you have found what you are looking for. And it's you. You make yourself happy. When you put yourself in any situation, right, that can stress you, stir you up a little bit, take a minute, okay? Before you get too stressed and before you start just yelling and screaming, and take a minute and just stay quiet for a second, right? And analyze the situation, okay? Start by analyzing the person that's stressing you out, okay? Analyze them. Ask yourself, why are they this stressful, right? Because 9 times out of 10, they're not intentional. Some might be intentional, okay? It's always exception to the rule. But some may not be trying to intentionally stir you up, you know? So maybe you need to just take a few seconds back, sorry, some thoughts just flew through my head, but let's get to that. Take a second and analyze what that person maybe has been through, or what y'all as a relationship, how is the relationship? Is the relationship strong? Is the relationship falling apart? And things like that. And then it'll help give you some peace of mind. Because sometimes we're going crazy and we're losing control and we're confused because we don't have peace of mind with our relationships. We are lying to ourselves and hoping for things that that person just may not be capable of doing. Okay? And something else just ran across my mind, and it hit me. You know, I'm just like, ooh, let's talk about it. And it's about communication. A lot of times our relationships are not as strong as they should be is because someone or both parties is lacking the communication. So, for instance, this is a great example because Thanksgiving just passed, right? Thanksgiving passed and everyone's waiting for Thanksgiving text or sending Thanksgiving text. You know what I'm saying? And then you come across one person in your contact list that you know you should send a happy Thanksgiving to, but you being a little petty, so you're going to wait and see if they send a Thanksgiving text, right? And then they don't send a Thanksgiving text and you don't send a Thanksgiving text. So now you both sitting there thinking about each other, but not sending the text, right? You spent all that energy thinking about if I should send a text or not, because if I do, then this, and if I don't, then this, then I do, and text. And if they don't respond, at least you sent a text. Problem solved. Life goes on. Because now, now you didn't send that text, right? Now 2 days done passed. You still thinking about it. So now you're like, you know what? Let me just send a late text. Now you send a late text. Now the other party don't respond. Because they were waiting for that text on Thanksgiving, but you waited 2 days to send it. And now that you sent it, they not responding. Now there's friction because now you sitting around a whole nother day waiting for them to respond to your Thanksgiving text when they mad now. Silence has created negative energy because through the silence, you guys both know that y'all were thinking about something but never put it into action. So because you never put it into action, you created animosity. You created a problem. You created something that was never probably there. It was never there, and even if it was there, now you brought it back to light. Instead of keeping it in the dark, you brought a problem. You brought another problem to a problem. You put icing on the cake. So in these relationships, we have to realize that communication is key. And if something in your heart is saying to send a text, or if you're thinking about it, always do the bigger thing. You know what I'm saying? And even if you did the bigger thing and you text 2 days later, or you text at the end of the weekend, hope your Thanksgiving weekend was nice. You know, because maybe you were busy and maybe you forgot. You know, and maybe you didn't get to it. Maybe you sent it at the end of the weekend, and they didn't write you back. It's cool. It's cool. Don't sit around holding a grudge because they didn't respond to your late Thanksgiving text. Don't get so ready to be on a defense mode and ready to argue and ready to scramble and ready to have beef because you didn't get a response at all. Okay? Because at least you know now, okay, that somebody was waiting for your message. And because they didn't get it on time, they're not going to give you a response at all. And that right there is the answer to your questions. So don't go another day holding on to this silent war of Thanksgiving text when you got the answer you needed to get. Let's not prolong things more than they need to be prolonged. You already prolonged it 2 days. The weekend is here. It's time to move on. And that goes for birthdays, any holidays, anything. Okay? Because what you got to understand is that I got some more pop-ups. I got my battery low. What you got to understand is that sometimes relationships are out of our control, and we can't force others to give what we expect. We can't force others to want to make the relationship work. We can't force others to text us, call us. Okay? And when you stop trying to force relationships that just are not there, you have peace there. Accept it. Stop trying to fight it. A lot of times we are stressed about relationships, friendships, family ships, and everything like that because we want them to be what they are just not meant to be. I'm telling y'all, there was a couple relationships that I definitely would have loved to have, you know, but was it worth my sanity? Was it worth my happiness? Was it worth me losing myself? Was it worth me losing respect for myself? And those are the questions you have to ask yourself when you run across these shaky relationships. Is it worth the headache? Is it worth your time? Is it worth it? Are you going to be in this relationship continuously doing the most for someone who doesn't do enough at all? So when I say the happiness is in you and the answer is in you, it's because you have the power to put a stop to things, and you have the power to either let things grow or let them fester. And I don't know about y'all, but I'd rather let things grow, okay? Because things that fester, they get moldy, and you know how that ends up. So when someone shows you, not tells you, when someone shows you how they value you, just believe them and accept the truth and move on. So, guys, I be in my head. I be like, because it just be so many things that I guess I have to learn how to say a little bit better, just so like you guys could really hear the message that I'm just trying to get through to you guys. So I just like to breathe and really use very particular words just so that you don't be offended or don't take me the wrong way and go left and right, you know? I mean, everyone's going to take it however they're going to take it, but I just want you to take it in a positive light, and I want you to make better choices and make better decisions so that you can live a better life. Okay? So guys, when you're out there and you are trying to do things that are best for you, don't feel guilty about it. Don't feel hard on yourself about it, because you have to put yourself first. If you don't put yourself first, you can't show up for those who may need you, because you're lacking somewhere, or you're struggling with this, or you're hurting and things like that. When you have so much pulling you down, it's hard for you to be up for those who are standing and waiting for you. Right? All right, guys. So I am so thankful for y'all once again, once for all. And I'm going to have some great topics this week, so please stay tuned. If you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel. It's free. No, like a video, send a comment. It's great. It just keeps me connected with you guys, and it keeps me knowing that you hear me. And on Twitter, I actually had someone respond to almost all of my tweets. It was so nice because it made me feel the love, and it made me feel appreciated, because they were touched by the words that, you know, I was saying. And I just speak from a place of wisdom, and I speak from a place of experience, and it makes me happy to know that my experiences can make your days or make your lives a lot better. But you still got to have some experiences of your own. So don't be afraid to go out there and take a chance. Okay? You got this. Alrighty? Alright, guys. So Amelia Adair here, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.